Hola, I'm Jordan, and this is a Spanish Quickie. Fast, easy Spanish lessons from somebody who speaks your language. In this video, I'm going to go over the flashcard strategy, the exact way I personally use flashcards so that you can do it too as we get deeper into Spanish in the coming weeks. After this video, you'll be able to memorize words fairly quickly, but in a way that you can actually recall them when you need them. And you might even consider it fun. First, you'll need index cards or blank cards like this and something to write with. You can get index cards at most grocery stores. A package is usually about $1. You can also cut them in half to double the number of cards, since no word worth knowing won't fit on half a card. Second, you'll need the words you want to practice. Over at gringoespanol.com, each post has a word list comprised of all the words from that video. Then, under downloads, you can download, go figure, a word list of all the words from all the lessons for that entire week. With your word list open on your screen or printed on a piece of paper, make a flashcard for each word that you want to memorize. Put the Spanish on one side and the English on the other. After you make a card, place each one with the same side down every time. So either Spanish side down every time or English side down every time, just to keep things organized. When you've made all your flashcards, put them in a neat pile with the Spanish side up. Take the first 5 cards and put the rest to the side. We're going to start going from Spanish to English because it's much easier than the opposite way. Once you can go from Spanish to English well, it'll be much easier to go from English to Spanish. Look through the cards one by one, slowly and carefully. Read the word in Spanish either in your head or out loud. Then flip the card and see what it means. Then go to the next one. You're just getting familiar with the words right now. When you're done, it's time for the fun. Start with the first card. Again, Spanish side up. Guess what it means, then flip it and look if you're correct. If you're correct, put the card to the side in the correct pile. If not, put it to the other side in the wrong pile. You don't need to create labels like I did, but you can if you want to. When you've gone through all 5 cards like that, repeat the same process again, but only with the cards in the wrong pile. Once all 5 cards end up in the correct pile, take them all in your hands and do the same thing again. You're not allowed to go to the next batch until you get all 5 cards correctly without getting any wrong. So if you go through these cards a second time, get the first 4 right, but the 5th wrong, you have to do all 5 again until you get them all right without any mistakes. When you do, you can move on to batch number 2 and do exactly the same thing with the next 5 cards. When you're done with batch number 2 though, you don't get to go to batch number 3 yet. First, you must combine and shuffle batch number 1 with batch number 2 and repeat the same process until you guess all 10 words correctly without any mistakes. When you do, then and only then can you move on to batch number 3. Just keep repeating this process until every card is in the correct pile, shuffled, and you can go through them all correctly without making any mistakes. When you've completed this process, you then flip the cards and do exactly the same thing, but the other way, from English to Spanish. This will still be a bit of a challenge sometimes. It really is harder this way, but it'll be much easier than it would have been if you hadn't gone from Spanish to English first. Tomorrow, or when you want to memorize the next group of words, just start from the beginning, and when you know all the new words both ways, just like today, combine them and go through the same process with both days' cards together. The flashcard strategy works so well for a few reasons. Number 1, repetition. Repetition is the name of the game in language learning. By using the flashcard strategy, you'll be repeating these words so many times, it'll be hard not to remember them. Number 2, it becomes a game. Just having a huge pile of cards in front of you is daunting and not fun. But by creating rounds of only 5 cards and having to get them all right before you move on, it's not only more manageable, but more fun. Trust me, once you start, you'll want to win this game. Number 3, it'll get you high. It's called the Spanish high. Next time you're not feeling great, maybe you just have low energy, are in a bad mood, or your day just didn't start off as productive as you would have liked. You can get the Spanish high within minutes by using the flashcard strategy to memorize Spanish words. It might suck a little at first, but make some flashcards and start playing this game. Start using the flashcard strategy. Once you get going and learning a few words, it's really hard not to feel great. Usually, even when I'm not in the mood to start, once I do, I don't want to stop. Seriously. seriously, you'll feel good about yourself because you'll be speaking friggin' Spanish. And isn't that what this is all about? Do yourself a favor and test me on this. I hope this video is helpful. If anything isn't clear, please message me on Facebook or email me at jordan@gringoespanol.com and I'll try to clear it up for you. Now, a question. Do you have a friend who's been wanting to learn Spanish but just hasn't done it? Maybe they just need a little kick in the butt. Send them a link to this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel or liked my Facebook page, make sure you do that now. You'll thank me later. Hasta luego.